Welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how we can create a form using HTML. So this is the form that we will be creating. So we will create the form exactly like this. So you can see there are text box available, there are radio buttons available, there is a drop down menu also available and a submit button available. So let's start. Let's go to Atom and create our new file. So we will go to file, click new file, save this page, go to file, click on save, and you can give any name you want. Suppose I am giving form1.html. Save it. Now type exclamation mark and tab. So this part will come automatically. So change the document title name. Let us write down form. Okay, so inside the body, so what is the first thing that we need to display? Course sign up page. So this is under heading 1. So I'll just write down H1 course sign up page. So just save it again. You press Ctrl S to save it. Now go to the folder where you have created your particular, where you have saved your file. So I have saved it under web design. So I'll go to my, so this is my form 1, double click. So this one course sign up page has come. Now what is the next thing? I need to write down this one. This is under a simple paragraph, like enter. I can write, you can write whatever you want. I'll just write down enter first name last name, like that. Let's write it. Go there. So after this one paragraph it has created. So we can write down enter the details below. Okay, save it, go there and refresh it. So it has come. Here we have written something else. So here I have just written simply enter the details below. So now we need to create. So if we go here, you see we need to create this label first, that is first name. So that part will come inside form. So I'll just write down form, press it. So automatically all these things have come. So for now you can keep it empty because we are just designing the form, we are not going to do anything. So everything you can keep it as empty. Okay, so inside this first I need to create a label. So inside my label, this one also will keep it as empty. So here I need to write down first name. Okay, so you see this first name will come. After that we need to create one text box. So I'll just write down, to create text box you need to write down input type equal to text. By default it will come. Then value you need to give, you just give some value like first name. Okay, so let's save this and run. Let's see how it works. This was my form. So you see first name and name has come. Next we need to write last name like this. So if I click here, you can delete it and then enter whatever you want. So similarly we will be writing last name here. So let's go to Atom. The same thing I'll just copy and I will write like this. Here I will write last name and here also last name. Okay. Save it, refresh it. So it has come like this. Now you need to type email and password, but there should be a gap in between the two. So we will go to Atom and give BR. Let's give it 2 times. So according to the amount of gap that you want to give, you can give break. So now we need to enter email and password. So for email, again I will write down label email. Okay, okay, then I need to write down input. Now this time I need to enter email. So in place of text, I will write down email. Press enter. So here you can write down whatever value you want. Value means if you want to like name @ gmail.com, suppose. Just save it and then go here and refresh it. So it has come like this. So next we need to create password here. So for password, again we will go here. So just copy it and we will paste it here. So here I'll be writing password, and here in type, in place of email, we will write password. Okay, so here let it be blank because we don't want to write anything. Just save it, go here. So let's refresh. So you see it has come. So here in password, whatever you write, you see it will come as dots because it is password. And here, since we have mentioned email, so it will check whether you have given @ properly or not, dot whether you have given or not, or after that you can type either com, in, but if you write suppose com or something like that, it will give some error. So I will show that part also. So this is the nice capability of using Atom. All these built-in codes are already there. You need not write codes for this separately to check whether it is a valid email or not. Next we need to write down, are you over the age of 18? So for that, but that one is going to come in a new line. So let's write down BR, and next line in paragraph, are you over 18? So after that we need to write down radio buttons. We need to include some radio buttons. Now we will see how we can include radio buttons. So again we are going to write down label. So after label, this is the code that we need to write for radio button. Okay, so in the label part we are going to write suppose yes. Then inside the input part, just write down input. In place of text, you are going to write down radio. The same thing that we wrote last time. So here the value will be yes, suppose. Before that we need to give this is for the first label. Then for the second label, one more label we need to create for no. Just copy it and paste it. This one is for no. Okay, so just write down no here, and here for this one you just write down yes. Save it and let's run it. So you see, are you over 18? So we have created one for yes and one for no. Now if you see, I have in radio buttons I should make only one option clickable, but now both these options are clickable. So now we need to modify our code so that only one option at a time, only one radio button can be clicked. Now let's see how we can do it. So how we can make that make only one radio button active is that you can keep this empty also, it's up to you. And value also, it doesn't matter because radio buttons is not going to display anything. What you need to do is that in the name part there is one attribute called name. There you need to give the same name. So if, here I am using the name over 18. You can type any name you want. Whatever name you give for this radio button, the same name should be given for the other radio button also. So if you do that, now let's refresh it. So if I click this one, now this time if I click, only one button gets clicked. Okay, now we need to create this menu drop down list. So here again we will be writing one paragraph here, like how you want to pay or something like that. So let's give one break here. Let's give one more break. Paragraph, your payment mode, suppose. Okay, So this time we need to create a drop down menu where options are given. So we will write down select class and name, let it be empty because we are not going to connect it to anywhere, so let it be empty for now. So we will have to write down option. So in the first option, suppose Google Pay. Okay, then suppose I want to give one more option. I will just write down option. So here you can give credit card. It's up to you what you give. So these are two of my options. Save it, go there. This was my form, refresh it. So now you can say Google Pay, credit card. So like that you can select your options. And the last thing is to create this submit button. Let's go and create the submit button. Now we just need to create the submit button. So here I have given, after the list I have given drop down list. Here I have given two breaks. I have written input. In place of text I'll just write down submit and the value. So whatever text you want to display, submit, suppose, give it like that, save it, go there. So this was my form, refresh it. So these are my details. Okay, so you enter something, suppose here you are entering something here. Suppose you are giving like this, no payment mode. Now if you see, if I submit here, here it is written as coming, please include an ampersand. So you, that particular inbuilt code make sure that when you give the input type as email, it makes sure that you give a valid a proper email account, then only it is going to take. Now if you give even like this, suppose, you see what happens, just click submit, at the rate, now it is getting submit. So it makes sure that you give the at the rate symbol properly, so that like you can check for .com also and .in also, like that you can keep some extra code also. So this is how you can create a simple form using HTML. Thank you.